Do you have an unreleased song and are looking for a quick and easy way to license that cover song? Now that you have completed the recording and you may be wondering what's next, well, you would need to obtain legal permission, aka a license, to be able to release the song. Within the past month, I've had a few artists to contact me about releasing their cover songs. And so I wish to introduce you to a seamless process where you simply pay a fee and would also include the number of units you intend to sell. Welcome to the FYI Podcast, Reggae I-ration, the global home to Music Biz Talk 360. The show is designed to deliver knowledgeable information to the general audience, keeping individuals abreast to individual subjects, changes, and development within shared industries. I am your host, Dr. Empress Rose, an award-winning broadcast presenter of the film, music, and entertainment industries. I thank you for being here today. Yes, today we are vibing to the sounds of Ice and Fire by King Canyon. Please do check out the song, Ice and Fire, King Canyon. Well, it will be playing in our background. Let's talk about why you need a mechanical license for your cover song. You may think, as you know, I am an artist, I reside in Jamaica, and only a few persons within my community that I will be sharing the recording. Well, nope, not enough. This is because no matter how much you have restricted your music's availability by platform, by geographical, at any point, you could elect to widen your distribution to include download platforms within the United States that do not pay mechanicals directly to royalty collection societies. In other words, from a distributor perspective, that there are new royalty collection societies that pop up from time to time. And when you went and distribute this song, it is that some of those royalty collection societies were not in place, okay? So if the steps are correctly applied for a compulsory licensing, the owner of the copyright to the musical composition cannot prevent you from distributing and selling your cover song as an audio-only recording in the United States. Now, the summarization of the mechanical licensing process for a cover song includes following the requirements for a notice of intention and royalty accounting. It can be a very daunting process, right? So there is a seamless way to do this. However, I am going to walk you through the notice of intention and in terms of also the royalty accounting, how you would go about it if you would like to do it yourself. And at the end, I'm going to, show you how it is that you can use a seamless process to get all that done as well. Some persons really prefer to do it themselves. So let's go over the steps for acquiring a compulsory license to distribute the cover songs and the end users within the U.S. Firstly, you would need to identify your copyright owner. Now, within the United States, we have as our PROs, our performance rights organizations, are BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC. However, one of another identity for a copyright owner is the U.S. Copyright Office as well. Okay, so though it seems an easy process that you are going to have your PROs that you will visit in order to get the following material, you may run into some roadblocks as well. And there are a few things to pay special attention to. One of those things are that you want to know the exact name of the song. There are many songs with the same title, so you want to ensure that you check across all spectrum, ensuring that the song that you're looking for, that you pick the correct name of the artist or the publisher or the individual, and the correct name as well, because there are some songs that has a lot of variations, a lot of titles that are the same. Sometimes as well, the owner of the rights in the musical composition of the song is often not the same as the owner of the rights to any particular recording of the song. What do I mean? In other words, there are record labels that are almost never the owners of the copyright to the musical composition, and they typically own only the sound recordings. So you should be looking for the name of a publisher, who in some cases may be also just an individual. The second thing is that you would need to send a notice of intention. So if you went to research the identity of the copyright owner, and you check ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, and the U.S. Copyright Office, and you've run into issues, you may also be able to locate that information on our next two steps. The next step is that you would send a notice of intention. Though the expected timeline calls for a 30-day requirement before making and distributing your cover song. If your choice is to apply the route where it is that you will be doing this yourself, I would suggest tapping on another 2 weeks to be on the safe side. Your notice of intention must also include pertinent information, such as your name, your contact information, and the information about the song that you want to cover as well. Sending a notice of intention to just one of those persons is sufficient for the compulsory mechanical license. However, if one or more of the copyright holders is not from the United States, it's best to send the notice to all the copyright holders. What happens if you cannot find the publisher? If you cannot find the publisher after a thorough search, you can send the notice of intention to the Copyright Office for physical distribution. You would also pick what physical media you'll be using, or you may be using all the physical medias. When I say physical media, I'm referring to CDs, vinyl, records, as well as tapes. For the digital distribution, you would do the Music Modernization Act. Establish a mechanical licensing collective that will eventually issue the mechanical license. So in the meantime, you must still attempt to send the notice of intention to the copyright owner and follow the requirements, including engaging in good faith, right? Commercial, reasonable efforts to identify and locate each copyright owner of the musical work. Do your due diligence, do it in good faith, and ensure that you cover all your bases. Because what you do not want to run into is doing a very good cover and have it circulating, and persons who may not know about you suddenly start hearing about this great song, and then voila, you have to pull it down. The copyright owner may not allow you to, use it or to upload it in the future and go further with it as well. So of course it is that I will include a few websites within the description that will provide additional information on the process below. The third thing that you would do if you're doing this process by yourself is you would have to send royalty statements and payments out as well. After you receive the compulsory license and you begin distributing the cover song, you must pay royalties and send monthly statements out of those royalties on or before the 20th of each month. So be prepared and know that, yes, you have to send royalty statements and you must pay royalties. That's due. You must also send an annual statement of account at the end of each calendar year, which must be certified by a licensed CPA. That's your certified public accountant. And when you use a compulsory license for the cover song, there is a statutory rate, right, for royalties that's owed to the copyright owner. The statutory rate is a royalty rate that's established by law. And so you'll be able to find out more about the statutory rate, the current statutory rate for the mechanical license by way of the Copyright Office. Again, I will also include a link to the Copyright Office, will be included in the description below. Now, if you would like to eliminate all the works that I've just outlined and opt for an easier process, Easy Song Licensing is the place to go. Again, that's Easy Song Licensing. They provide an easy and cheap way to maintain a mechanical license in any format. Vinyl, CD, for download, you name it, in order to legally sell and distribute your cover songs. Now, Easy Song Licensing follows the U.S. CML law. That's CML law, which is the compulsory musical licensing law, which states it's possible for them to license any song. So they are able to clear 100% of the rights for your song, and you're guaranteed proof of licensing within 1 to 2 business days. Now, would you like to know more about the process and distributors who are able to assist with this seamless process? You can comment below, and I'm sure I've got you covered. Again, all pertinent websites, including the Easy Song listening link, will be included in the description below. Please take note, and you are more than welcome to jot your questions. If you have enjoyed this video, you felt as if my knowledgeable expertise were equally applied, do leave a comment below. You are more than welcomed to subscribe and share. If you wish to suggest a topic to explore for a future feature, kindly comment or make contact using the necessary social media handles and or other provisional contact within the description below. Thanks for tapping in and lending to me your listening ear. I am Dr. Empress Rose for Reggae I-ration's Music Biz Talk 360. I implore you, please do check out Ice and Fire, of course, by King Canyon. Have yourselves a blessed rest of day.